Afternoon, all. Cool. That seems to work. How's everyone? Hi Lee, how are you? You doing your modelling or are you chilling today? Wire. It's warm today. Cool. So I'm just basically just tidying things up for this TV area now, getting the point work into a position where I can get it wired up and start on the actual main building's lighting. So I managed to get a bit of extra cork. So we've finished this area now. That's all laid down. So all I've got to do now is just basically, like I say, just finish off doing these points. So on here, what I tend to do is disconnect those two contacts there, that line and that line, and then I actually solder a wire between these two tracks and these two tracks. And the idea is that basically, because this has always got a feed onto it, it'll feed this bit here as well. So you're not just relying on the contact of the rail there. And that goes for the same side, the other side of the plates on these points, just to give them more of a dedicated feed. And obviously, because that's separated, that now becomes the whole frog area that's going to be powered by the point motor underneath, depending on whether we want to go straight ahead or left or right, however you want to look at it. So I crack on with that, just get these bits done, and then I can put it back into the board. And then I think I've got one spare motor left. We'll try and get that installed underneath it and go from there. You're on the bench working card kit, are you? Oh yeah, I'll be stream at 6. Happy days. Hi there, Mystic. How are you? Right. Okay, let's get this a little bit done then. Right, if it is. Better solve it. There we go. This. So we do have a surprise to show in a minute. Latest addition to the fleet. In fact, actually, while that's warming up, we'll do it now, I think. I am going to do a separate review video later. But, so I managed to pick up a railroad edition, hopefully you can see that, of the Class 43s. Let's move that one out of the way for me. So this arrived yesterday. Got it off eBay. It is literally brand new. This thing it hasn't been used at all. It's in immaculate condition. It didn't come with the box, but the previous owner obviously had this before us. Realised that the Mark III coaches were too long to go around his corners and into the station area. So he begrudgingly had to sell this, which is great news for me, because I've been after one of these now for about 3 years. As you know from my channel, I tend to run a lot of the Bluefirst Great Western HSTs, and I've got a few others of the old delivery that are analog. They're going to get slowly converted to digital. But this one literally came up and managed to get it for about £87. I'd say it's in really good nick. Good detail on it. It is a railroad edition, so the driver's slightly different. The driver's only on the rear. It has a motor system in there, which is the newer style motor. And obviously the front isn't drivable. All the front is basically for pickups. So it has a pickup for both sides, both sets of wheels. And obviously there's a pickup for the rears that go to the motor as well. It does come with the lights. The lights do work on it. I've tested it. In fact, because it's still technically in analog mode, I should be able to show you if I put a battery onto the wire. There we go. Okay, so it is DCT ready. There's a blanket chip in it at the moment, so it allows you to use it on analog if you so wish. Eventually, when I try and save a bit more money, I need to get some DCC decoder chips, and I can start putting them into here. It's not bad for a railroad model. Obviously, they're a lot cheaper. If I wanted to just get these two, power and a dummy set, it's going to cost me around about 300 to 335 quid. I just cannot justify that money. Not at the moment. It really is ridiculous money. So it is what it is. Obviously, the details are that the handles on the side are part of the molding, and they just put a bit of paint on them. The doors don't open, which doesn't really bother me anyway. And obviously, some of the detail on here with the spring sort of thing, they're not coloured in as such, so, but it's not a problem. Coupler's pretty good, wheels are okay, Pickups are all decent, so you got, like I said, you've got solid pickups for front and rear. And hopefully at some point when I can get a chip put in here, I'll see what it's like towing the carriages I already got. So that's the power one done. Dummy one is exactly the same. However, this is where they've basically saved on money. There is physically no pickups, as if you can see in there. But there are no pickups on the dummy at all. So when you've got this connected up as a set, you're not going to have lights on here. Okay. However, I found a way around that. We'll just get some paperwork. However, I found a way around that. Okay. So I downloaded, as you can see that, the maintenance sheet for the Railroad Edition, which is the Railroad Class 43. And obviously in that gives us the information of the bogies for the dummy, and obviously the bogies for the drive unit. And the good thing is that this unit here, which is basically the front end of the drive system, if I could purchase that, I could essentially swap this out for the one that has the pickups. So that would then give me the ability then to have power into this dummy car to light up the light board, and if I so wish to put a second sound chip in this one, then it would run that as well. So that's a relatively easy fix. I don't really know why Hornby haven't done that, because you would have thought at the very least have a pickup for the dummy, just so you can get the lights to work. So that was something I'll be doing in the future. And like I said, it's a relatively easy fix. So I just get in the part number for that, get it purchased on eBay or from Hattons or whoever has the spares, and then just retrofit it onto the dummy car. And it'll run just as well as the current other two ones I've got. So this is the newest edition then. Obviously you've got the carriage with it as well, so that's a bonus. So my plan on this is to, instead of doing the old style fleet where it had 7 or 8 carriages, what I'm going to do is have this represent the Castle class HST, where they only use either 4 or 5 carriages. So basically I need another 3 of these. Should be able to get them on eBay at some point. So I'll have to keep my eyes out for them. And then what I'll probably do with these is you can get a strip of LEDs in here that you can put into the roof. And I think they have like a normal battery size watch type battery installed, and it's motion activated. So that'll be quite good actually once they get all these done. So that's my latest acquisition then at the moment. It's in very, very good nick. Can't fault the detail on it, to be fair, even though it is a railroad. And obviously this one, with being a railroad carriage, they haven't gone to the extent of putting on the little stickers by the doors that you usually find. So you usually have like a disabled sticker there, then you get a class type or coach type. The little step here is usually painted yellow. I mean, to be fair, I could probably do that myself. You've got the indicators here, which is just by the side of the door, if that's any closer to you. That's usually the same, the tiny little recess there, that's usually the same colour as that door. So I could probably get away with just putting a spot of really light paint on that. And obviously the springs, detail on the bogies, I could probably get Again, a little bit of paint on those springs just to bring the color out a little bit. It's not too bad. You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. I just can't justify 335 quid. Cheers, Mystic. Yeah. Hopefully it will. Like I said, I've been after these for a good couple of years now. Hopefully it will. So yeah, I'm looking forward to once I manage to save up for some DCC decoder chips. I can get it installed onto this and get it running around the track. And hopefully I'll start building it up as I've been doing with the other ones for the last couple of years. Cool. Right, anyway. So moving on then. Let's see if I can try and get this point work sorted out now. Get these things soldered. Let's put it onto there. Okay. Move that up there. There we go. In fact, there's the spray. So, put a little bit of solder on these 4 tracks. Let's turn the heat up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. What's that say? What's that, Lee? Have tried. Don't know what that says. Have tried fens on panel. You have to give me a bit of an explanation on that one, mate. If the background music is getting in the way, guys, just let me know and I'll turn it down or turn it off. If the background music is getting in the way, guys, just let me know and I'll turn it down or turn it off. This is the bit now that gets a little bit tricky. He's asking if you will have guests up in the panel on your strip. Right, okay. Let me do that. Let's have a look. Invite. I take it that's the way to go, is it? So it's going to be a streamyard.com/something an address. I presume that's the one you're after, is it? There you go. I presume I'm doing that right. I have no idea. Okay. In fact, if that's going to be the case, let me change my TV to extended screen. Is there. All I've got to do now is figure out how to. Right, add to stream. Try that.
Hello, David. Dave. Brendan. How are you, mate?
I'm not bad, mate. Let me just turn up the volume. Right, you want to try that now?
Go on.
Okay, let's still with it. I can hear you, but it's...
Yeah, sometimes you could do with an earphone sometimes, but you can get away with it. You're doing well with this layout. I've actually, believe it or not, did you see my live stream on my channel yesterday?
Yeah.
I actually got interviewed by Meet the Modeler.
All right, okay. Give me a second. Yeah, go on, keep talking to me. I've got the second laptop up and running. I'm just going to see if I can get that on the TV. That might be a better thing for me.
Yeah. No, I got interviewed on Meet the Modeler on Josh Ransom's design. I was overwhelmed how he interviewed me and asked me how long I've been into the hobby and everything. And I was overwhelmed. I have actually shared you out as well on my community tab, Dave.
Okay.
And believe it or not, you're going to be my shout out on my live stream today.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much.
I always pick channels, and I am always looking for channels, and I've done a lot of people. I'm going to give you a shout out today. You'll hear I'm going to be giving shout outs, not just on my channel, on my videos.
Thank you very much.
It's okay, because you do your live streams and not many people come over to you, so I've started sharing you out on my other platforms. Try and get my American lot over to you. Because I'm in a lot of American streams. I was in one last night.
Sorry, mate.
I'm in a lot of American streams. It's working. You've just got it. It's just getting used to it. How you work it. I tell you now, your layouts come on leaps and bounds. I was in the loft this morning. Oh, yeah. It was getting too hot up there. I was doing a little bit of baseboard. And I had the fan. I've routed the fan out, and it's still not as good with the fan.
Right. I think I've just. I got a bit too much feedback on this, haven't I?
Yeah. The only way you can do it is headphones. It's worth looking into so you can have someone come up. If you're wearing it, that person then won't read your chat. Just a suggestion, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got a set of headphones downstairs, mate. Let me just pop down and grab those and then see if that makes a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll keep you going for a bit. I have actually got something on the bench. And what I've got on the bench is going to be on my live stream at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock tonight. I'm building a cardboard kit. So that's what I'm building. Put your woolly hat on, John. Put your woolly hat on. So this is what I'm building. Yeah, that's what I'm working on, a little build. So I'm going to put me on camera. Yeah, I should have let him know. He could have muted. He could have muted. I forgot. I use the StreamYard. You can mute the mic as well. Then he won't get the feedback while he's gone away from the laptop as well.
Yeah. Give me a second. There we go. Just turn that off a minute. Right.
That's worked. That now. That has worked. That there. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe then. Let's try these.
Yeah, that's worked.
Okay. Lee, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Right. On StreamYard, you've got a mic setting. You could do with putting your mic a little bit higher.
Right, you have to tell me where the bloody thing is.
Yeah, right. Down in the back, you'll see audio. Go to audio and you can alter your audio, put your mic higher.
It must be in there then.
Because when you've got people on panel, you can control your audio. It's on StreamYard's side.
Yeah.
Let me.
Let's just.
I can't do it because. Right. Basically, it's. You can stop your mic.
Yeah.
Oh God, Jackie's coming. I'm getting called Pansy Posse. That'll come out later on my stream where I'm called Pansy Posse.
All right. Okay. So I'm using this Chromebook thing at the moment to do the live stream.
I've had people on panel with Chromebook. Basically, you go on StreamYards. You know where your camera stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to it and you'll see settings. Click on settings and you'll see audio.
Yeah, I've got audio.
You've got echo cancellation that should be clicked, and then you want to come off automatic volume. Click that box off, and then you can do your mic settings up and down yourself. You can lower and higher your mic yourself.
Got you. Okay. So if I bring. God, this thing's a pain in the ass. Right, there we go.
Put your mic as high as it'll go.
Yeah, I think I've moved that slider straight across now, so hopefully that'll be.
Yeah, it's brilliant now. That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So the Chromebook only has one USB outlet at the moment, so that is running the camera, which is obviously the microphones on the camera.
I'll give you a suggestion on that, Dave. Yeah.
Yeah. Go on.
Get yourself a powered USB hub.
Powered USB
hub. I'll show you on my stream tonight.
Okay.
It's basically it's a hub that you can have all different devices on because your actual webcam takes power from the USB. So if you've got independent USB, it takes the power from it.
Oh, right. Okay. Cool.
Because that's how I get away running as many cameras as I do. I've got a powered USB hub. You see people say get the unpowered. Your webcams are too hungry for power.
Ah, okay. I got you.
The reason I may as well say it. It's already out. I'm called Panty Potter. I'm too heavy-handed, and I seem to break a lot of tools. I've broke 7 pairs of screw cutters.
Right. Okay.
So Jackie is my other half. Mum used to call me Panty Potter because I'm very heavy-handed.
Fair enough.
That's it. But hello, Jason.
Okay, so who we got in here then?
You've got Jason coming over.
Jackie's in. Jason, welcome. How are you doing? Lee's just trying to show me how to use this StreamYard and obviously invite people in, set up your microphone, basically anything really at the moment because I haven't got a clue.
It's handy to have a panel up there.
Yeah. So I
haven't caught up with Jason's for a while. I've just been too busy.
Yeah. It is. I have, however, got a fan just going on over there. So where's it gone? Over there somewhere.
Yeah. Loft space is because the heat rises. It's not good.
No, it's not. I think it's what buggers around with my track as well.
That's what destroyed a 4-foot section of my layout.
I'm just going to see if I can move.
Yeah. Jason even seconds out what I said about a USB power hub.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to, I think, because I've only got that one slot on this Chromebook.
Yeah, I've got 2 slots on this laptop. I've got one powered hub into one, and I've got another powered hub into the other. I can actually run different cameras. I've got in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 cameras. I can't run them all at once until I get the big rig back from the computer shop. I've got my big rig.
I get you. So I'm just trying to move this camera so it's a little bit more.
I'm actually getting a big rig built so I can run OBS and I have multiple cameras on this layout, not just in the hobby room.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably get there eventually.
I'm not just doing trains now. I'm actually doing plastic kits as well now.
Yeah, I've been seeing them on your last sort of video sort of thing you've been doing your lives, like, you know. I used to do a lot of stuff like that when I was younger.
Yeah. I've actually got in my stash above me over there on the shelf, I've got a Jaguar Airfix model car that I was opened in a unboxing because a lot of YouTubers have reached out to me lately, and I enjoy doing my airbrushing now as well.
Oops, there we go. Yeah,
I'm getting another airbrush eventually.
I mean, I tried obviously for a few years ago, sort of thing. I bought the old compressor on the airbrush system, so when I did a bit of self sort of teaching really and YouTube videos and the like, and it all helps sort of thing. Like, you know, everyone's
Jason's
that's a good thing about YouTube
there over the Chromebook. Although if you use a unpowered hub, it'll only have 2 devices. But yeah, if you have a powered hub, the most powered hub go-to, Dave, is for I can show it. I'll show it on my stream later because it's attached. It's actually attached to me round on the back of my workbench. Because it's got its own power. Basically, you plug that into your USB. Yeah. And you plug your camera into it, and you can individually turn your actual cameras on. Because I've got in this layout, this is not. Oh, I need to move that. What camera?
I'm getting there slowly, sort of thing. I mean, actually, I've got this second laptop here now, so I use that for the streams. The other laptop I use purely for Railmaster. And I've got that one tied up to the TV as well, so I get a bigger screen.
Yeah, I've just put another monitor on the wall. It's for me streaming tower when I get it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get a
Because
bit
I'm
of
going to
light from here.
have two. Then it means I'll have the laptop that'll just watch YouTube on, and I'll have my streaming computer as well.
Yeah.
That's what my plan is. Let's see if I can. No.
I'll have a look for that USB power hub thing at some point.
Yeah, Amazon have got what? There's me 2K camera on my layout,
All right. Okay.
and that's
That's
no
cool, isn't it?
lights on. Oh yeah, I like it. To be honest, you can have. Hello, Ben. I'm just helping Dave sort out how you get people up on StreamYards.
Yeah, we'll
I know
definitely
how
have to get
he's
one of
found you. I've got you shared on my community tab.
those. Awesome. No, cheers for that.
Dave,
Lee. Everything
as
helps,
I
like,
said,
you know.
Dave, I'm going to give you a shout out today on my stream.
Okay, Lee. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated.
No problem. We're all community. We all come together.
Yeah.
We all try and come together. I do. I'm on a lot of different panels now. I go into a lot of not just train stuff. I'm involved with a lot of model builders now as well.
Yeah. I see the guys that you were with the other day when they were bringing up their Star Wars, the Star Trek ships sort of thing, like, you know.
Oh yeah, was that Dren Builder?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's been on my channel before, but he couldn't get to grips with me accent. But he's got to grips with me accent now.
You don't need to put yourself down, Lee, mate. The accent's fabulous. It's fine.
I know it is.
Everyone's got their own little things, haven't they, mate? You know what I mean? Oh, dear.
Yeah.
All right, so that's cut.
Yeah, I'm involved with. There's a channel. It's not trains. It's plastic models, and it is Model Officer. And he done a 48-hour build of plastic models, and that's what got me into the plastic kits. And I'm building a Spitfire at the moment.
All right, okay.
I love the idea with the paid version of StreamYard, because even the free version, you can stream. YouTube have got a good option where you can stream to your channel if you're up on panel with it and everything.
Yeah.
So that's why with me I do it. I have people usually streaming to their own channels. It gets them even though if you put videos out, it gets them out there as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm loving that little picture, and I can move that camera as well. Around the layout, it does move.
Yeah.
It moves to me fiddle yard.
Hi Ben, how are you? Sorry, I've only just looked at the screen. Hope you're well.
I tell you now, though, it is interesting when you stream Garage. It's got a lot of features, even on the free version, because you can have, for example, you can have 2 camera angles. You could do 2 camera angles.
Yeah. I mean, I'm open to it eventually.
If you're technical, a little bit technical, Ben can do it. You can run. Ben runs OBS through StreamYard. You can do it, and it's not hungry like that Prison.
Oh, okay.
Because there's one person out there that did run Prison and StreamYards together. He's no longer here. That is Crossways Bernie.
He was
the first one to do StreamYards and Prison together.
Right.
Yeah, he was the first one out there. It's got to be about 6 weeks now. Me and Ben were up on panel 6 weeks ago with Bernie. He's watching over us now. I've got a tribute getting done to him. I'm making a tribute. I'm doing the live stream for it on Tuesday, but it has been on my channel. Let me change cameras. And this is a dedication. I actually said about it on my channel on the interview last night on Josh's. And this is I need to move my build. Don't look like I've got a build on the bench at the moment. This is a dedication to Bernie that I've all scratch built.
Yeah. Oh, okay, you got it, yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Both of them have all, and I'm doing that on Tuesday. That'll be released on. I'm doing that, finishing that off Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's going to be Crossways, Wrecker Trade, and it's going to be Crossways, Wrecker Trade because I had a lot of time for Bernie.
Yeah.
I know Ben did. Ben was always talking to him, but he's watching over us now.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he was watching over me yesterday because I had something go wrong when just before not my live stream, but the one I went on. All of a sudden, my computer went and done an Izzy fit, and I'm sure that was Bernie giving me a shake.
Probably.
When I hit live, I have gremlins. And Ben will even back me up on this one. You hit live, you do get gremlins.
Yeah. Well, I had one a few weeks ago, didn't I? I think you were on the stream a few weeks ago where the trains were running okay, and then all of a sudden they just went through spats of being derailed and short circuiting and all sorts.
That's the problem. You point the camera at a train and go live, it just seems to go, no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. Not working.
Pretty much.
You do it.
What time is it?
Not looking forward to that repair I've got to do. I've got to repair that. The maintenance tray. I don't want to do it. I've got to service a 56 as well.
Yeah. Lee, can you, Derry B being cheeky, can you hold the fort for a minute? I've just got someone at the front door who's come to pick some up from the garden.
I hold the fort. That's what
so I'll be back for two minutes.
No problem. Yeah, I don't mind holding the fort. Yeah. So it's lovely here in the UK at the moment. And thank you for letting me come up and fill the spot. And he's worked out how to use it with having a guest up or a victim, as I usually say. I usually have victims in the basement. But yeah, a big thank you goes to Dave for bringing me up. A big thank you goes to anyone that comes along to his channel, because today on my channel, on my live, I'm going to be giving Dave Swindon a shout out on my channel. Yep, that is very true, that Eagles Creek. It's very true. So it's just coming up to 3 o'clock for me. I've got ages before I go live anyway.
I'm back. Just sort the fan out.
What lighting have you got in that loft, Dave? Oh, we can't hear me at the moment.
Right, get the headphones back on.
That is nice.
Hey, in the room.
Yeah, what lighting have you got in that loft? Have you got strip lights in that loft?
Yeah, I have. It's a bit of a mix. So it's one strip light, and then one light bulb at the other side.
Oh yeah, I've got down one end. I've got light bulbs that can be turned off. Where my bench used to be, but now my bench isn't up there. It's all in this room. I actually have got a plate light with spotties on it that you can point all ways. It's very lighty up there.
All right, okay.
I've done a lot of over the winter since I come out of there because I had a 4-foot section of it. Track walk, so I need to engage. Oh, welcome, Diecast.
Hello there, Diecast. How are you?
This guy, he's someone I know. I mean, because I'm involved with the plastic build kits now, I get a lot of people like that come to me now. That's down to Model Officer, though. I watched a 48-hour build with Model Officer.
All right, yeah.
And even Artie's come over. I haven't got YouTube open.
Hi, Artie. How are you?
It'll be early for him.
Yeah, it will be.
Honest. He's down under.
Yeah.
In Australia, but he is actually going states soon.
All right, okay. So that is visiting for friends or something, family, is he?
He's going to meet a couple of the train community. He was hoping to get over there for this weekend for Strasbourg because there's a big meet and greet in Strasbourg with Sparky 107.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. Let's see how many you've got in. You've got 6 watching, and don't forget to smash the like button for the host. That is Dave Swindon Junction, and he's got a nice layout.
What's going on here?
He does put a lot of time into that.
Yeah,
I hate doing wiring. I've got it all to come on my fiddle yard up in the loft when I get laid the baseboards as well. I'm not looking forward to it. But I'm not putting the point motors in. It's all gonna be. I'm only having. I've got three points going in, and they're not going to be on point motors. They're just going to be. I'll just manually do them. It's only going to be storage lines, like going into an oil refinery. One little one going into a scrapyard on one board, and everything. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I just use the cheapest point motors. I can't justify paying a lot of money for all the tortoise motors and all the other cheaper ones.
I've got up in the loft. I can't come and go. I've got the solenoid motors that have already points that have got the 3 wires on them.
All right, yeah.
The ones are made.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to work out how you connect them up as a point motor, how you wire them up. I've got to look on YouTube. YouTube is your friend.
Absolutely.
Oh, it is.
Absolutely. It was YouTube that got me into the hobby in the first place 8 years ago.
Stay with me. If you'd have watched my where I was when I got interviewed on Meet the Modeler on a channel, I got interviewed on that yesterday. My channel appeared by a myth. I actually went up in the loft where my channel started,
Yeah.
and there's half a layout already there. And the rest is history after that. And I just got into the hobby like I do now.
Yeah. I was working a lot from away from home sort of thing. I was doing quality control stuff for a subsea
I've been
company.
a subscriber of yours. I've come across you when I was looking at Extended All Mine, and I looked at your layout and thought, I'm going to subscribe to you. And then I subscribed to you, subscribed to Jason, Barnaby's Junction as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Barnabas is one of the ones. I mean, I think I've been subscribed to it for quite a few years now. It was Everard Junction.
Oh yeah, he's building a new layout, isn't he?
Is he doing another one? Oh my god!
Yeah, haven't you seen his update video?
I haven't. No, we've been busy trying to get things organised for the daughter's wedding.
Yesterday, he brought another video out with what was he doing? I can't think. I've got all my devices in use at the moment. They're in front of me. I've got one-on-one. I've got two different devices, but only one monitor running. I usually run 3 monitors. But the third monitor won't be on this system once I get the other big rig done. Once I get it finished, I need to put Windows on it. It's just getting the time to do it.
Yeah, that's the thing, and it does. I mean, I sort of did spits and bats on mine. Then I sort of go off it for a few months.
I do all the computer stuff myself. I'm very technical. I can do stuff with a computer. I'm very technical with stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Everard Junction has got another new build house. When did he put it out? It's got to be 2 days. It may be 1 day or 2 days.
I'll have a look later on. But,
he has put some good content out. Do Everard Junction. There's a lot of good channels out there lately that have been putting good videos out, and I've got a lot. I've got a lot of how-tos coming out as well with me soon. I'm actually going to be filming. I've got Jackie is going to be doing my filming. My last 2 videos that are done have been filmed out of the hobby room, outside in the back garden. And I'm going to start doing a little bit of more different videoing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one. I knew it was one. I knew it was one of them, Jason. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it afterwards then. It's
a nice. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's nice. Go and have a look at it, Dave.
Yeah, it was pretty much him that got me into the hobby, because obviously when you're away from work sort of thing and you're sort of in hotels all bloody time, you're just sort of watching other content, and it was Everard's layout that got me interested in doing it in the first place. So it takes all sorts really to sort of try and get back into hobbies and stuff, like, you know. Right, I think that is that bit done. Let's go. Where's that going to go? Let's see if I can get this in here. So I've already pre-drilled these holes, so it's just a case of now making sure they all line up. There.
I'll tell you what trick I've learned with soldering track as well. If your track's laid down, if you're not gonna, even if you've got a low soldering iron, I usually put cotton wool with water on either side of the track, and it stops the temperature travelling through the track to the sleepers.
Oh yeah, I get you. Yeah, I get where you're coming from.
Because it's water in it. As long as you clean it off, it's going to stop the heat travelling. It's containing the heat to one place where you're working.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, that
that's
makes
the
sense.
problem. If you haven't, some people, you can easily melt the sleepers. Yeah, Everard Junction. I like Everard Junction. I was hoping this year to go get trade show, but I've been eyeing it all up price wise, and it's just not applicable at the moment for me. I'd love to.
Yeah. Is that Stroley Central?
Not come in. That's a good one, not James. Jason. not come in.
Cool. There we go. Right, that's that done. But it's actually starting to take place now. That's the main thing.
It does take shape. Believe it or not.
Just that one there, I think.
It is handy when you've got someone else on panel as well, because you're not streaming alone sometimes.
Yeah.
So it is something to look at when you do a stream.
Actually, there's what was that thing? Not that I need it on here because I don't have enough people watching at the moment. But what was I was on someone else's channel the other day. They gave me what was it? Blue Spanner thing. What's all that about?
Oh, the Blue Spanner is. WrestleMania's come over to you, and he's one of the lot from me. He's come over. Say hello. He'll support you. You may get some new subscribers that'll start coming over to you, David, through me.
Okay. Hello there, WrestleMania. Thanks for joining. Right, that can go.
Don't forget, if you haven't pressed the like button on this stream, press it. It helps with David's analytics.
Right. Shift that over in a second. I think I've still got power to this. Which was the one I was messing about with?
381.
I think it was this one. Is it this one?
Oh, God. I'm close to me 8. I'm close to me 9.
Yeah, I think my lot's shot up. Yeah, I need to get that frog sorted out. Mine's shot up quite a fair bit in the last, I'd probably say last month or so. But I'm also, because I live next to the GWR main line, I do a lot of uploads for shorts, just on either freighters or packs going past the house sort of thing. So they tend to buff up the views sort of thing. Yeah, the main thing is that basically I've got this, like we talked about earlier on. Yeah, the fact that I managed to get that onto my fleet now, it's worthwhile waiting for that. I just can't afford the stupid money that Hornby are. Well, it's not just Hornby, to be fair. I mean, I know they've increased the prices, but it's everyone else selling, buying the stock and then selling it on through Amazon and eBay, at ridiculous prices.
Oh yeah, it is. It is. It is ridiculous prices on everything.
Why is that twisted? Okay. Yeah, it is what it is, but
yeah, it is. It is what it is. You know yourself. It is what it is.
I'm gonna put this. Let's try it here. Some of these sleepers are rock hard. Oh.
I usually end up, even though you've got the hole there, I usually get the pin vise and still try and widen it slightly.
Yeah.
I don't usually use track pins. Everyone says to me, use track pins. I use panel pins. I get the thinnest panel pins you can get, and I've had no issues with them.
Yeah.
Track pins.
They are thin, but they're well, at the same time they're quite long. They're actually longer than what they need to be.
Yeah, are they the Gauge Master ones?
I think they're a mix. I don't know if I can get that one. I don't think you'll see it on there, to be fair.
Yeah, it looks like the Gauge Master. I tell you now, they're longer than they should be.
They are.
They don't need to be as long. You put, and plus they bend too easy, those Gauge Master ones. I usually have to get, where are they? They're up here. Long nose pliers to hold them.
Yeah.
Long nose pliers to hold them. I had the problem with this layout because this is my second layout. This one. I'm greedy. I've got 2 layouts. I tell you now, though, I may be greedy, but I've learned a lot that I've taken back up into the loft because I had a lot of issues up in that loft with track. I've taken them off this layout. I've learned from this layout what problems I've had.
Yeah.
And scenery wise, I've enjoyed it.
Let me just take this off a minute. Okay.
Yes, there is house chores being done, Artie, because I've actually got house chores done. This morning I was up and done all the chores I needed to do. So I was fine. I got everything done what I need to do. I've got some more stuff to start doing tomorrow. I've got to start tidying up and downstairs. We need to get one of the rooms up here needs tidying up. I've got to start getting stuff done. It'll all get done. As you say, Rome wasn't built in a day.
No, it wasn't, was it?
No. Oh, I'll tell you now. I've got some I don't know if you, Dave, did you see my video I brought out of a big mail call I got?
I did, yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I did.
I was overwhelmed with that. It was off a subscriber. I've never used it yet. But look, I got that Ox extra strong glue. And it's white.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's internal wood adhesive. But I tell you what, the other half has bought me that I do like. If you're doing card kits.
All right, Jason, no worries. Yeah, I haven't started on any card kits yet. In fact, actually, give me a second. I'm just going to put this building back in place, and I have got a card kit, which is a viaduct. I don't use it. I've got nowhere to put it. So if anyone is on here that's watching wants it, it's yours.
Got nowhere for it.
I'm going to take my headphones off, mate, because my lead's not long enough. Just give me a second.
Yeah. It's worth looking into getting yourself a long lead. But those are a godsend with. There we go. Them are a godsend. Those little glue bottles with the little fine needle on. Take care, Jason. But those are a godsend to have. Those little fine needle pots with card kit.
Right, hang on a second. Just got to move the camera.
Yeah. That is what I do like that building.
Never enough space in here.
Yeah. Are you gonna put lights on the outside of that like Jason has done on his? Where you're gonna would be nice to see lights on it. I think.
I'll stick that on there. Hopefully now that'll give me a bit more room. There we go.
Are you gonna put lights on the outside of it, like going onto the tracks and all that with it?
Yes. So I haven't got it wired at the moment, but give me a second. Let me just bring you to the other side of the room. So on there, I don't know if you can see it. On the front of the building, there's some LED lights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the first half of this building
It's going to be lit up.
is already it's already wired in. There's already LEDs in the roof system up to here, and they're already wired in. If I connect them underneath, they'll actually be on straight away. But I've got to feed it all through and stuff. I've just got the last part of this building, so basically from here all the way to the back end, that all now has to be wired in for the LEDs.
What lights are they? Are they those little long strips you caught?
Yeah, could be good. No, actually not. They're individuals.
Oh yeah, an individual. I've got my
just-
little my trade shed lights up on this layout, but I've only used little wheat grain light bulbs.
Yeah. Can you see those?
Yes, they are cool individual little lights.
Yeah. So they run the first part of the building, and they're
What power supply are you using for them? If you don't mind me asking.
So it's basically a 12-volt power supply, but these only take about 3 volts.
Yeah.
So they got a resistor on them to protect that. So I don't have the. Let me have a look. It's actually sat at 6 volts on the box, but the resistors drops them down. I think.
Yeah.
If there's anything over 3, they'll pop.
Yeah, I've actually got my power supply. I've got a 12-volt power supply, a proper power supply, but I am actually working on something to get different voltages. I'm actually working on a PC power supply. There's an ongoing project that has got 3 volts on it, 6 volt, 12 volt, 5 volt. It's got all the voltages on it.
Okay.
And it's going to be an ongoing project because I've just started back up on it. I started it and then I lost interest on the electronic side, as you do. I'm going to get back on it.
I mean, the ones I've got at the moment for the smaller TMD area,
they're nice.
Yeah. So these I got. I think they come from China. They're like, I don't know, 6 for a tenner. I think they are, but they're really good.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get mine without knocking everything off the shelves. I'm going to see if I can get mine.
And I got a fuel depot here that I built, and basically just underneath there, because the wire is so thin, I've just trailed it against the girder and then put the LED into the roof.
There we go. There's the ones I've got. Lamppost ones.
Oh yeah, I see them.
I've got to get a load of resistors for them.
Yeah, they're good.
They are actually old. I've got my train battery. They always have one of them at hand if you go to a model show. You can check a train that runs.
They're not too dissimilar to the ones that I've got then.
Yeah, they are. I did have a load sent to me, believe it or not, off someone, and I can't remember where to put them.
Yeah, probably will, Artie, because it is a bit of a pain in the ass to get that building put in place. But yeah, the wires are all joined up at one end. So the feeds from the outside LEDs, and then the 4 rows of LEDs inside, they're all joined from the positive side. And then at the back end, obviously, you've got your negative return lead. But at the moment, it's just a loose wire. So I will get some sort of plug and play system put in place.
Yeah, they're running off a battery now. One of them is running off a battery now.
All right, yeah.
They'll run
Well,
off
they're pretty good.
one of them. And that is a must battery to have. If you go a model show, take one of them in your pocket.
I'm already there with you. I'm already there with that one, mate.
I know. I'm only just doing it. That is a must, though, isn't it? You put it in your pocket because all you have to do with it is touch the wheels, and you know it goes.
Yeah, exactly that. It's exactly that HST I got yesterday. You know, it's DCC ready, but it's got the chip in for analog. So tested it straight away with the power pack. The battery, and it was running straight away. So I know I've got a good runner.
Yeah, I've got to service that one. I've got to find the sheet for it. It's a 56.
Oh yeah,
Hornby 56, but it's not mine. Well, it is mine, but it won't run on either layout, so it's not worth having it. I may as well sell it. I've already got a buyer interested in it. The buyer is the one that sent me the big haul. East Coast that sent me the big haul. He's interested in it.
okay.
So I just need to get it on the bench. I've got it on the test track next to me, but I keep going and doing cardboard kits instead of servicing it. I should service it so I can sort out for it getting sold. But I don't. It'd give me funds. It'd give me funds for other stuff. Well, I'm hoping it will if Jackie gives me permission. Bills come first before me hobby.
Yeah, exactly that. I picked up a bag of these the other day, like little miniature people. They're like super tiny.
Oh, I've got loads.
So we're going to try and put those into the carriages at some point.
Who was it that had done a video of that? There's someone that's done a video of that, cropping the legs and everything. Oh, I can't think who it was. Putting them sitting there properly. There's the other ones I've got, the little single ones.
I got you. Yeah, I see them. They're good.
They actually came off Wish from China.
Yeah, that's where my LEDs came from. I mean, they're through eBay.
Everyone may say Wish they come over on a slow boat from China, but yeah, the decent stuff from there, model stuff. I bought a lot of stuff from there.
Yeah.
It's getting warm up there now, isn't it?
I'm literally right in front of the fan, Lee. So if I move, it gets hot.
I went up in mine. I was up in mine earlier. Make sure you take plenty of fluid up with you.
Yeah, I've just had some now. I'll get some more in a minute.
Yeah. Dehydrate.
Right, so that's that done. I mean, I tell you what. Let me have a look. See if I can get this wide in. I might be able to get. Trying to figure out where the hole is on this. Maybe not. Let's have a look.
No, hey, leave it for another day. You can always do it another day.
Yeah, I'll set it up for next Sunday then.
Yeah, are you going live? What time are you going live next Sunday?
I try to stick around sort of 2:00ish.
Right, let me write that down.
I don't think, as far as I'm aware, I don't think anyone else usually goes on at that time. But
well, there is There is Hot Dog Pilot, but there's enough live stream to uh, Sunday. Yeah, no, because I'll put you on my perspective. I've actually got a sheet I'm going to release tonight on live streams.
All right, okay.
There's a lot of live streams. I've got Sprue and Glow that's been up on my panel, David.
Yeah.
He does a live stream. He's going live again on Monday, but I'm hoping he'll come up on mine today. He may do, because I'm having an open panel.
Yeah.
We're going to have an open panel because I've got a couple of guys I know coming over from States that are going to come over to me.
Happy days.
Oh, yeah. But one of them, I don't think will be modelling, but he'll be come up on panel.
Yeah.
Probably Rob. He's got a lot. He's into his kit building, but he's on oxygen 24/7. So
Right,
he gets out of breath very easy. But I was on that panel until 1 o'clock this morning, our time.
Oh, God. That's mental.
It's things you do, because the only reason I went in it because it's the ones that was live there was involved with when the channel I was on with Meet the Modeler. So I went over there to support them because they supported me with the Meet the Modeler on my channel. And I have picked a lot of subscribers up to it. And I know he's always looking for new guests. He's already poaching. And I don't mind that. He's already wants to get Connie up on his pan to interview Connie, the one that paints the dragons on mine and the trees.
All right, yeah.
Because she actually, believe it or not, I don't know if she was actually a watcher. She didn't even come on camera. She doesn't show her face. I know her face, but no one else on YouTube knows it.
Yeah.
She doesn't show her face. She doesn't need to, because as she says, all she does, what she does is interesting. A lot of people like what she does.
Yeah. Yeah, there is no need, is there, to be fair? Yeah, it's each their own.
Yeah, I get it is. The way you look at it, I know you've been a subscriber of mine since I think I started in the loft, haven't you, Dave?
I think so, yeah. It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Yeah. You and Ben Eagles Creek are on West Coast are one of me ones that have been around. But Ben, I remember Ben at Eagles Creek on Double O.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you remember Ben doing the Double O layout.
No, not recent. I mean, I think I know him now, but not recent. I've been adding so many sort of channels for the last sort of few weeks.
Yeah.
Well, that's different. Why is that? Okay. So I'm just looking at this dummy cards just to see if they had anything in there, and absolutely nothing. A little weight, and they haven't even put any LEDs in there, so you could wire it up. You'd have to go and actually buy some LEDs, which I've got anyway.
Do you know what LEDs you could use? Suggestion.
Yeah, go on.
Little wheat grain lights. I don't know if I've got any in the box. Where's these things with me? I've tidied my shelf up. I don't think I've got one. Oh, I have got the electric box. I've got the electric box, but I've tidied all the shelves up. Under. Let's see if I've got any LEDs in this box. I don't know if I have. Oh, I have little wheat grain lights. Let me now get a piece of red card. There we go. Little LED, little wheat grain lights.
I see, yeah.
And,
tiny, aren't they?
Yeah, and do you know what they are? White fairy lights. I bought them. and I just rip them apart. If they work. Let me see. No, I forgot what was there.
At least I know what I need to do with this now. So
Yeah.
I said because I said earlier on, because I got the service sheet downloaded now, I can actually look what the power bogies are like for the drive side, and it is literally just a case of buy one of those, swap it out, and I've got power to the dummy. Then
Yeah.
I just don't understand the philosophy of Hornby not doing that anyway. You know, I know it's a railroad edition, but there's cutting costs and there's cutting costs.
What's the viaduct you've got then, David?
Right, that's what I was going to do before, wasn't it? Give me a second.
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice viaduct. Aren't you going to use it?
No, I built it, so it's for a card kit.
Which one is it? Is it the Metcalf?
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
Really
I'll actually mention on my stream. I know someone that's got a viaduct that's looking for a home for it. Let me write it down.
Because I physically won't use it. I mean, it was in that sort of plan in early stages when I started building this sort of stuff up. The intention was to actually put this in the system, but I think I sort of outpaced myself slightly. So
yeah, you've got other ideas. Yeah. No, I'll see. I'll give it that. So if anyone's watching this live through, I'll let Dave say about it.
Yeah, so basically, it's no longer required for my layout. It'd be a shame. Yes, there is a little bit of a mark where some of the papers come off there and a bit there, but I'm sure you modelers out there will be able to touch it out, no problem. It just seems a waste for me to actually throw this in the bin. If you could put a use to it, then by all means, if you want it, let me know. We'll sort out sort of contact details, and then we'll sort out some sort of postage. It's only card, so
yeah,
I don't think it'll cost that much.
It wouldn't cost that much.
No.
One thing I would say though, David, only do it UK.
Yeah, it'd have to be UK guys, yeah. Because to try and send this anywhere else, it'd probably be easier just to go and buy the card kit than actually have me send this to you.
It was, but yeah, I'll actually let a couple of people know. Is your email on your about page?
I think it's on my YouTube page, possibly.
Yeah.
If it's not, let me know and I'll put it up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab your channel up now.
But it can basically, it's wide enough to take 2 tracks. So it just seems a waste to bin it. To be fair.
On it, and it doesn't look like it is. I'm on another device, and it doesn't look like it is, Dave.
Okay, give me a second.
Put it on there, if what we can do, if it's not on there, comment on this live. Comment on this live, and he'll get in touch with you.
Let me put it on. If I put it in about. If I stick it in the about tab, that'll be okay, will it?
Yeah. That's where you put it.
Where
does your name originate from then, Dave? Swindon Junction?
So, right, I'll do that after the live then. I'll update it after the live. So basically, okay. I live in a little village just outside of Swindon.
Yes.
And we don't obviously have a railway station here anymore because of...
Yeah, I know you don't in Swindon, yeah.
So Swindon is literally the nearest station to me. It's, by car, it's about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then obviously, I looked at the station. But obviously, my mum used to come down, so I picked her up from the station quite a few times. And I thought, I had a walk around there. I'd look around. I thought, this is actually quite good. I can I can model this.
Yeah, and
Um,
that's what you've done.
so yeah, so if you have a look at that, that's basically scratch built.
Yeah, and I'll tell you someone else that does a good scratch building of stations, and you know, I don't know if everyone knows Tony Northeastern, his Self Shield station.
Yeah, I think I got Tony on the subscribe list somewhere. I'm sure I've seen
Yeah,
his work.
oh, he does some good stuff, Tony. Him. I love watching him and Charlie Chadwick Model Railway. Chadwick.
Oh, yeah, he's really good.
I'd love to meet him. That's my plan, was to go to Gets this year and meet them all. Because I'm annoyed I'm not going. I would have met Anthony for the second time. He's flying over for 2 days at Gets.
Hmm.
But I don't know. I'd love to look into it. I haven't been a model show since the first lockdown.
No, I haven't. To be fair, I mean we were originally going to go to is it the Worley show that they do in Birmingham?
Yeah.
We were going to go there, but obviously then COVID hit, and since then other things have taken sort of priority, unfortunately.
Yeah, but yeah, I know that his next July next year. I think it's the 24th of June or July. Jason from Barnaby's Junction's got a show in Crewe, hasn't he?
All right, yeah.
I can't think of that offhand. That's one in Crewe. That's not too far from me. That's not too far from me. I may look into going it. I like the toy fairs. I like going to toy fairs, to be honest. Have you ever the toy fairs are fun? Have you ever been to a toy fair? Do you ever get any by you?
We get a couple that come down. They use one of the community halls. I think they're third Tuesday each month or something like that.
Yeah, I love them because have you ever been to one?
Not recently, but yeah, I've been to a few.
I like where they just have a box because it's got all bits in it. You start moving through the box, you can find stuff that all different stuff. Where is it? I found an extractor handle. It's in my hand, the full metal one.
All right, yeah.
And I seen it in the box. I pulled it out, and I said, "How much?" He goes, 20p. And then I got hold of it and looked at it, and it's got extractor on it. It's the extractor one, made in England. You know, the extractor blade handles. It's one of them, and they are solid. I like them for kits. They're destructible. But I did recently get a new knife, and you can never have a decent Blue Spot craft knife.
All right, okay.
You can never have too many craft knives. They're in the hobby. They are a must in the hobby if you're doing building or anything.
Ones I got at the moment are these ones.
Oh yeah, I've got them, the extractor. I've got loads. Them ones.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
Oh yeah, I've got the blues. That one was recently sent to me. That one. But what I do with the blades, because my hobby shop is being boring and not stocking nothing, I go Poundland. Is this a box I want? No. I go Poundland and I go and buy that kit in Poundland with all the stuff in it.
Oh yeah, that's quite decent.
And I just use the blades out of it because the handles, I've done a review on this, the handles, the insert where it goes into.
Yeah. All right, Artie, catch up with you again.
Yeah, catch up with you. Yeah, have a great day, Artie. Obviously, you're not going to come into mine later unless you wake back up. Because you know it's late for him. But yeah, it was good coming up on your panel, and we worked out how to have you can have guests up.
Yeah, no, that's good. When do you start your stream, mate? Is it 4 or 6?
I don't go on till 6 tonight,
6.
so I've got
Okay.
ages. Got ages, mate. I'm going to be working. I've got to go and do some editing. Yeah, I've got to go and drag some pictures off. Yeah, I've got a lot to do before a stream. I've got a lot going on, streaming wise. I'll give a break to my computer before streaming.
Yeah.
But thank you for letting me come up. That layout's coming on leaps and bounds. So I like that station there, though.
Yeah.
What chip are you going to put in that loco then?
I think for now probably just a standard Hornby chip because they're
Yeah, I was going to
cheaper, aren't
say
they?
that.
But
Standard
eventually,
standard Hornby chip is the way to go.
yeah.
Standard
I mean, they
Hornby
will get
chip.
all changed up to the 43, the TTS 43
Yeah,
sound
I'd
chips.
love to. Yeah, I'd love to in the loft go DCC. At
Yeah.
the moment, I'm looking at just getting the trains back running up there because I've got the controller that's up there. It's the Gauge Master double controller. I'm going to just
Oops.
run it with that at the moment and see where it goes. I'd love
Yeah.
to go DCC, but the problem I've got a lot of Triangle and Hornby old stuff that'd have to be hardwired.
Yeah.
And I've looked on YouTube to do the hardwiring. It's not easy to put a harness in.
I mean, I've done. Oh, hang on a second. No, it's okay. Good. I've done 3 main ones at the moment. Either hardwiring your DCC chip on to the actual motor, or I've bought a pack now.
Harness kits. The harness kits.
Yeah, camera's gone again. Typical.
Have you not got it on a? Is it not on a stand?
Yeah, it's on a stand. It's
Have
just
you-
been a pain in the ass just lately.
Has it got a screw in the bottom of the stand?
Yeah, I've already got legs on it. It's a mini one.
Camera stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the same.
It's just
Yeah,
it's just me being clumsy and walking past.
Yeah,
the
walking
thing.
past it happens.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Just trying to get these out now. Right, there we go. So these are what I'm now going to introduce. If you can see that.
Oh yeah.
Basically, so you can just plug your DCC decoder straight onto it. So you're basically doing all the hardwiring from the motor and the pickups straight onto that plate.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, all I'm going to have in that loft is I've got 2 loops and my fiddle yard. I've got a continuous loop that's going to be passenger loop, and 1 loop that's got sidings for big fiddle yard one side, little fiddle yard with a scrap yard and a storage line.
Yeah.
And all I'm going to have on that, I'll probably have a little pug. Probably shut. There'll be just a workhorse going round into the fiddle yard, running little coal loads out. I'll just have a little pug running or a little diesel. But I'm not one for diesel. I like me actual steam locos more than the diesels.
Yeah. I mean, I've got.
But yeah, I have got my Hymac, my Triangle Hymac. That's a dirty diesel. But I'm not really one for the diesels. I like me
The old kettle pots.
Yeah. It's just people to their own with the layout.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. It's. I mean, some people can be really specific, can't they, on that layout?
Yeah. On the outside loop, I will occasionally run me 125. I've got the Intercity 125.
Oh yeah.
I'll occasionally run that. I've got 2 of them, but one's needs to go on the bench. I need to get it on the bench. I need to order a new cog because I converted the motor in it. I went down. The motor that's in it is a CD motor out of a CD drawer.
Oh yeah, okay. Did you go for the CD kit version? Did you? There's a guy up in, is it Scotland?
No, well, let me
His own
see.
channel. He think he does them with 3D printing and stuff.
Yeah, no, I done the conversion myself.
All right.
Let me see if I can find where she is. Oh, I know where it is. I just thought I know where it is. Oh, nice one, mate. That's everything just fell off the shelf behind me. Yeah. One of let's see. There's one
Yeah.
Intercity. That one come off a YouTuber from Scotland. That one. That got sent by a YouTuber, Mark Finch.
All right. Okay.
Channel.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm trying to see which drawer. 125 is it? I found the shell off it, but I can't find all of it. So I need to find them. Yeah, all I done with it, you know this. You know the way the 125 has got the motor built into it.
Yeah.
Took it out, got a CD motor, put the CD motor on, lined it all up, had the little cog on it. It goes. Next minute, I took it apart again because I'd only dry fitted it. I went and lost the little cog, so I've got to order another little cog for it.
I might have one. I might have two small cogs. Yeah.
No, it's the one that goes on the motor.
Yeah. Yeah. Little flat ones like penny washers. That small, really small little cog.
Yeah, I need to find the motor.
I might actually have one. Hang on a second. You know what? I'm going to put that over there, so at least then I don't bloody.
Where is it? I'm trying to find. I need to find the motor. I've had to tidy up in the room.
I know. I got some here.
Oh, have you got?
Right. Let me just. Where's the camera? Come here. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right. That's a Class 91. Right.
Yeah.
But it's a standard motor, standard Hornby motor. And I don't have the 91 anymore. It was my future son-in-law.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just trying to see. Is that this type of one that you're after?
Yeah. Email me, Dave, and I'll sort something out. I'll pay for the postage.
Because you got that one there.
Yeah, and you've got they're the ones, and you've got the one on the motor as well, aren't you?
There you go. These are two different sizes. You see those?
Yeah, you've got those ones, and you've got the one that's on the motor as well, that drive wheel.
Oh, the actual brass cog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't need this, so I'll just send the lot to you.
Email Dave. My email is on my about page. Send me an email, and I'll talk to you over an email.
All right.
I'll sort out for postage. I'll sort out for postage with you.
Yep, no worries. Like I said, it's a different
it'll go
motor.
to a good. It'll go to a good home because it's going to go for getting another train running for in the loft. So it'll go to a good home, Dave.
Absolutely, no, that's fine, mate. It's no worries. There's no point me hanging on to it. I just get called a hoarder.
Yeah, hey, don't we? My other half does the same to me. Tells me a hoard. I need to just find the motor. It's probably in one of those drawers over here. It's now I know you've got the cog for it. It's going to give me something to do to look for.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Yeah, my email's on the about page, and I'll sort out for postage. We'll sort it out, Dave.
There you go. It's in a bag. So I'll get it in a jiffy bag and get it over to you. We'll sort the stuff out after the details after.
Yeah, no problem, Dave. My email's on the about page. If you go to the about page, I know my email's
No problem.
But yeah, it was an interesting stream. You've done quite a bit. That camera, though, is a decent camera.
Yeah, it's doing all right. I mean, Obviously, it's had a few knocks now because it keeps falling down on the ground, but
Let me.
never mind.
See. I'll show you. There's my powered USB.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah,
Yeah, that. If you're gonna get one, go for 4. Don't go for any smaller.
yeah.
The reason you can go for 4, that means you can have 2 cameras, and then you've got 2 spare. For I don't know if you do any editing or anything, where you if you store onto a flash pen or everything, you've got the socket for storing on flash pen.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, it's just I store on flash pen. I don't store nothing on my laptop. I never do.
Yeah,
I've
okay.
had to. But a big thank you letting me come up, David.
That's all right. No worries. Yeah, I'm going to basically. It's getting way too hot in here now, so I'm going to call it quits anyway.
Don't blame you. Thank you for having me, and hopefully you'll do more streams, and you'll be back live next Sunday
Yeah, no worries.
at 2:00, and hopefully I'll get your. I'll add you to my forum, and that my forum list goes up on my live. So hopefully you'll get people that will come over to you.
All right, awesome. Yeah,
Thank you for having me, Dave, and I'll
No problem.
see you all again.
yeah.
Bye from me, and have a rest of a nice day. And I am live 6:00 tonight, UK time. I hang out and chill, so be there or be square.
All right, mate. Catch up with you later, Lee.
Catch up later. Bye.
Bye. Okay, thanks for taking in then. I said Lee's just come in just to give me a hand, set up the StreamYard, and obviously get the invites and the webcam and microphone and everything all working. There's a few little things I need to do. One, I need to extend this lead because it keeps choking me. And 2, like he's mentioned, he's going to give me, well, I'm going to go and find this USB power pack so I can run a couple more USB items onto this Chromebook. But yeah, thanks very much for joining. I hope you liked the session, and hopefully I'll be back here again next Sunday with a bit of luck. Usually starting around about 2:00. So feel free to come in, have a chat, and offer up your hints and tips. So bye for now. Thanks very much. We'll see you all again.